Hi and good evening. My name is Albert and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're tuning in after the sort of whole eye fallout thing with the tears on the open letters to my grandma, again, please forgive me. Part of the reason that we're going to get into the next topic is because of that, you feel me? But I want to talk about family and in a good way and no shedding of tears this time, I promise, okay? I'm not a fan of men crying on camera either, you feel me? But it is what it is in that regard. I want to talk about family. If I haven't already, thank you very much for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, take a couple of seconds and consider subscribing. You feel me? I'd really appreciate it. And Post Malone now owns the trademark, right? If you saw that Tonight Show, which was years ago. But when you're here, you're family. You feel me? And that is, again, in accordance to all my lovely and wonderful Italian friends who, as a Hispanic, I find myself just Italians and Hispanic people get along very well. We have many things in common, and I mean, I know this. I live with an Italian dude, you feel me? And so we just get along great, and I just use that reference because family is important, guys. Family is all we got, and sometimes family doesn't have to be blood, right? If we're fortunate enough to have family that's blood related, then that's good. That's probably the easiest way to be loved and to give love in a capacity of which, if you're able to mentally do that, then it's good, because sometimes we know that families can also be terrible places, you know what I mean? But again, in the positive general sense, families are the only thing that matter. And to go back to that, we don't have to be a blood kind of a thing. We don't. You feel me? The only thing that requires membership in this family is your continued support, in the regard that you take the time out of your day to listen to some random guy talk about his life and thoughts as they pertain, to the larger scale. That in fact makes us pretty close, even to the haters out there. You're welcome here, right? Seriously, most of the time people that hate, I'm strongly convinced, just need more love, you know what I mean? And that's fine. The channel, we're capable of giving that, you feel me? That's one thing we can give that costs no money, that means a lot more, you know what I mean? And so seriously, no matter how we look at it, family is ultimately the people around us, our friends, our acquaintances, our coworkers, our peers. Family is what you make of it. And again, it doesn't always have to be in a traditional sense, but it's hard riding solo. It's hard being dolo. Like again, why? When you can be on a team, and a family is a good team to be on. You feel me? Again, because there's no judgment here. There's unconditional acceptance, which again is hard to give. You feel me? Because not all the time are we going to agree with each other. Not all the time are we going to, be best buds. Unfortunately, this is just not the way the world works. The world works, in fact, by providing us with continuous problems that we then must solve, And so we're kind of like problem solvers. But again, it's important to understand that it takes a village, and that, whatever group you have around you, IRL, that's your group. You feel me? And if you're an old guy and you're getting older every day like me, then you definitely have to understand that the people around you are in fact the fam, whether you want them to be or not. And if you don't want them to be on your crew or a part of the fam, then get out. You feel me? Because seriously, look around. Most of the successful, happy, and complete people have some kind of semblance of just being more than a rugged and independent individual. They have cares for other people. And again, these are the commonalities that we all share. Not so much in that we can understand each other when we say, I love my family, because we really can't. We can only understand that in a sense that we love our own families, and we have to understand and be accountable for understanding another person's unconditional love for a group of people. You understand? So it's sort of like family is all encompassing. Family is faulty. Family is everything that the human experience can provide. And again, a lot of times people are lonely, they're sad, they're depressed. I've always argued, there's a difference between being alone and lonely. The rugged individual can just maintain perfectly fine, being alone. However, the most toughest of all of us on this planet have difficulty when it comes to being lonely. And don't think that you're special or that something's wrong with you for feeling that way. Human beings are social creatures. We, in fact, live longer, prosper, and are more content with our own lifestyle if the things around us make sense in that, it's about what it is. And I just think that family is something that has been lost in this country. And again, it doesn't have to be old school 1960s family idea. If we can take the idea of a family and pick and choose and cherry pick the good things, add them to our own relationships, understanding that we're not perfect, there's going to be problems, and that if we accept these things, we can grow as people together instead of, being mad or harnessing or harboring, hateful feelings and things. Again, human beings are social creatures, and it is in fact required that we socialize. And we don't have to socialize with everybody. You don't got to be everybody's friend. You feel me? That's just silly stuff. But do make yourself the wise decision and due diligence when it comes to making that team. You feel me? And having that family. Because it's going to be those people that are around you that are going to be there for you when no one else is. And again, it's important. Everyone can have family and best friends when we're all on top of the world and doing great. I think that goes without saying. However, love me when I least deserve it, because that's when I need it the most. You know what I mean? Seriously. And how many of us offer that unconditional love in terms of to our partners, our children, our family members, our friends? I'd like to think that a lot of us do, in terms of just being able to palate what a loved one is telling us. And even if we disagree with it, or even if it's just simply false, that ability to understand another individual is what builds family. That's the key ingredient. Not disassociation, not isolation, but in fact the opposite. And again, by doing these things, we in fact fulfill our human condition, which is figure it out, put on the earth, figure out what you got to do. I think it's key to understanding that something we all have to do is get right with our family. You feel me? And again, it doesn't matter who that family may or may not be, or if they're not even involved anymore. It's our current family that I'm talking about, right? Take care of that, appreciate that, value it, unconditionally love what you got going on, because life is so brief. You feel me? Like it's so instant, it's so quick that basically arguing is even kind of hard to pass, But again, family is what you make it, and I hope that all of you know that in some not weird, uncreepy, kind of a professional way from an old man to complete strangers, you're always more than welcome on this team. You feel me? And again, you don't even got to agree. Half the fun of life is disagreement because it offers diversity. Now, when two diverse opinions converge, that's going to be when you get the best kind of equitable solution for the most people. Because remember, we can't make everybody happy. And even in our own families, that's not possible. But again, families are a good thing. You feel me? And I just appreciate all of you. And I appreciate my family, my blood family, as well as the family that I've made for myself as an adult. Again, family is family. And, I just want everybody to sort of understand that I'm a family guy. You feel me? And that's what I'm about. And I'm about it. I'm really about it. And so thanks for vibing with me. Seriously, thanks. I really appreciate that. You have no idea. I can't wait till this channel has 1 million subs and, we got some money coming in every month, because then you'll see the person that I am, which is the same person that I have always been. I'm interested in relationships. I'm interested in a strong family. I'm interested in the crew being ready for anything. You feel me? And in a gentleman, an amicable kind of way. That's my envision, my vision for my life. So again, thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this journey. It's just starting, you feel me? I mean, we're just 2 months into this thing, and already, life as I'm sharing it can be surprising. Every single day, there's never a shortage of life. And again, from somebody who loves life so much, there's really nothing to complain about when you get what you want. Or is there? No, there's not, because you asked for it. You feel me? And now you got to deal with it. So thank you again for watching the channel, and I hope that you guys all have a great night, okay? Continue watching. I think that this channel is going to go places. I seriously do. And no, that's not, I'm not being cocky or anything. I got a good feeling. And I want all of you to join me, because life is fun, and I want you on the team, and it's going to be a blast. Trust me. It's a lot more than just some dude standing behind a desk talking to you. This is the chill time. You feel me? Time we get to know each other and everything like that. And I think it's great. I think it's lovely. I hope that you guys are appreciating some of the things that you hear just as much as I appreciate all of the comments that I get to read and listen through and respond to. Again, what a way to make a connection with somebody. You feel me? And I'm about it. I'll say it again. I leave comments all the time on people's YouTube channels. This isn't just a way that I'm trying to be, So again, I thank you guys so much, and I look forward to continuing the sharing of all of the mundane and all of the fun stuff in my life too, because I guess now we're fam, and now we're gonna see where this journey takes us. And again, we're shooting for the stars. So I hope that you guys have a great night, all right? And have a good week at work. We'll see everyone tomorrow.